see. Hi friends! Welcome to Get Your Play Online. My name is Sarah Rose, and tonight we are going to be reading a bedtime story all about my friend Penelope. Penelope Rex. Now, does my friend Penelope look like you or me? Maybe hard to see. The cover is a little shiny. No, she is a dinosaur. She's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But she looks really friendly. So our story tonight is about my friend Penelope starting her first day of school. Now, all this week we have been doing activities and reading stories about going back to school in the end of summer. And my friend Penelope, this is her first time ever going to school. Now, if this is your first time ever going to school, it can be a little scary and you may feel a little nervous, but that's totally okay to feel that way. We'll see how our friend Penelope deals with being a little nervous on her first day of school and what school is like for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So my friends, I invite you to get as comfy and cozy as you can. Tonight, comfy and cozy for me looks like wearing a really comfy and cozy sweater and snuggling with one of my really cuddly teddy bears. I also have a cup of tea off to the side, something warm to drink. That's just how I feel cozy, but how I feel cozy and how you feel cozy may look different, and that's okay. My friends, while you are getting comfy and cozy, I'm going to read to you a little snippet about what our story is about. It's Penelope's first day of school, and she can't wait to meet her classmates. But making friends is hard when they're so delicious. Readers will gobble up this hilarious news story from award-winning author-illustrator Ryan T. Higgins. And here's what the inside cover looks like. Do you see all those pictures of dinosaurs? All different types of dinosaurs too. Do you know any dinosaur names? If you do, leave them in the comments. I'd love to read them. All right, my friends. So, without further ado, here is We Don't Eat Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. This is the cover again. We Don't Eat Our Classmates by Ryan T. Higgins. And this is Penelope saying, "Hey kids, you will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They are extinct, I promise." So my friends, if you are worried about a T-Rex eating you, no need to worry. This is all just a very silly and funny book. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. She looks a little nervous. Her eyebrows are curled like this. She's biting her lip. She's a little scared. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. It looks like Penelope was pretending school. Maybe practicing for school? And it looks like there's Penelope's mom. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies are delicious. How silly! Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches. That's a lot of tuna sandwiches. That's a big lunch, too. Finally, the big day came. There's Penelope walking to school. And Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were children. Oh my goodness, do you see any other dinosaurs? Just one. So what do you think Penelope did? So she ate them because children are delicious. How silly. Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman. We don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did. It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. Let's see, how did the classmates look? Do they look happy or a little angry? They look a little angry. I would not like to be eaten by a T-Rex. Mm-mm. She tried to make friends at recess. She finger painted some of her best work. What does that look like? Oh, what does that look like to you? That's right, she's opening her mouth on the slide. She drew a picture of her eating her classmates. Oh, silly Penelope. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. Penelope says, "You can sit here," but she's pointing to her plate. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends but her. See all the children hiding from Penelope behind the wall? And no one's sitting next to her on the carpet. I don't think they want to be eaten. But it was lonely. So how does Penelope feel, do you think? She feels a little sad. When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe sort of, just a little bit. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. So Penelope and the children are not that different. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. There's Penelope up in bed thinking. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates. Oh no, Penelope. Miss Noodleman, Penelope ate William Amoto again, said one of Penelope's classmates. And they were all afraid of her. How does Penelope look? She looks a little sad. And all the children look a little scared, too. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. So Walter doesn't look really scared of Penelope. So Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? Says Penelope. So Penelope puts her finger in the fishbowl, and then, can we say this together? 3, 2, 1, jump! Oh, let's see. Eee! Cried Penelope. He's eating my finger! Wah! So I don't think Penelope liked to be eaten by Walter the goldfish. Oh, there's Penelope with her finger that was bitten. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. So she could be with her classmates again. She doesn't want to eat them. She stopped eating her classmates, even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. There she is, building a tower with her friends, eating her 300 tuna sandwiches with her friends. And soon, Penelope made friends. There they are playing hide and seek. They say, "Found you!" It's kind of hard to hide when you're a dinosaur. Penelope asks, "Want a brownie? I helped make them." All the children look really happy to see that. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. Penelope looks a little scared. And Walter, the goldfish, stares right back at her and licks his lips. Look at Penelope. She's saying, "Ah!" Because dinosaurs are delicious. That's what Walter the goldfish thinks. The end. Wasn't that a fun story, my friends? Now again, remember, Penelope says at the beginning of our book, "You will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They are extinct, I promise." So if you're getting ready to go back to school, you don't need to worry about having a T-Rex as a classmate. But Penelope did have a hard time making some friends at school. She kept eating her classmates. And it felt really lonely not having those friends. When making friends, sometimes it's really helpful to put yourself in someone else's shoes. think about if someone did what you were doing, would you like that? Part of learning about school and part of going to school is learning how to be a good friend and a good helper to the people that are around us. And Penelope learned that lesson. She kept eating her classmates, but when Walter the goldfish tried to eat her, she realized that being eaten was not fun. So she didn't eat her classmates anymore because she knew what it was like to be eaten. And knowing that, she was able to be a better friend to her classmates. And she was able to have fun with her classmates. She made brownies, she played hide and seek with them, and everyone was happy. Penelope didn't feel as lonely, and her classmates weren't scared of being eaten. So, my friends, it can be really scary going back to school, especially if you're going to school for the very first time. But know that there will not be a T-Rex in your class, so you don't have to worry about that. And making friends takes practice, and it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to learn. That's what being a part of a class and going to school is all about. So, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for tonight's bedtime story. I had so much fun reading this story tonight, and I hope you guys had fun listening. If you guys are heading back to school, I hope that you have a great first day, a very fun first day. And with that, I'm going to say, until next time, have a great rest of your week and have a good night. And we'll say sweet dreams.